when I was coming up, only in America, by the way, only in America. When I was coming up, only in America. And that things I told you all about already prior. I told you all about how some things came up and jumped out at me. Only in America. Did it ever? And it did. It was mimicking. It mimics and it plagiarizes and it hacks. It's hackers. And everyone knows the internet is a playground of hackers. The internet is full of hackers wanting and trying to be who they are not. And so when I was coming up, only in America, prior to the internet, they were every place else too. And then the internet is the most recent place on which they've gotten themselves full of more hackery, fakeisms, committing crimes, a fraud. And so when I was coming up, there was always some things behind me. Each time I spoke, it repeated whatever I say. It repeats whatever its target says. And then it tries to do the acts and the actions or the will of the target or the life of the target. So therein lies the fraud, the act of plagiarism, and perpetrating a fraud, an identity theft. Therein lies all the problems. No one can be anybody else but themselves. And it must all be itself. Otherwise, if it isn't itself, it's certainly hacking to kill the person. Mothers murderers were born. Therefore, then, many mothers murderers were born. So I turned around and I questioned it all. I, Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan, questioned it all and asked the question, don't you all want to get that too? Don't you all want to do that too? Get what's yours. Do what's yours. Be yourselves. You make it. Whatever is broken, you fix it. You teach it the correct way to fix itself, correct itself. If not, then no. And if not at all, mothers murderers were born. Excuse. Jennifer Elizabeth Strachan, past wind.